Hey guys, it's almost the end of this Guild v Guild fight, and as you can see, it ain't going too well. As you see, we're against the best team in the world, and this is pretty freaking brutal. I mean, it's a new map. These defenses are supposed to be really freaking easy, and we're getting kind of crushed out here. So, I wanted to come on and just talk about what's happening. It's just interesting. It's just interesting. Let's put it that way. So some things I wanted to cover is just certain attacks that I'm allowed to show. I'm not allowed to show everything. Hope y'all can understand. But I just want to show some things, like some of their defenses that they are using a lot that are really effective. Some of them are fairly accessible if you have decent units. But I also wanted to kind of talk about what really separates these types of people from people who are like top 20, top 10, even top 3. Mad Elite's just on another level, and it's really impossible to compare. I mean, if we think about it, Shire is pretty strong. Also, I didn't do my attacks because I was out all day. So, sorry, airbags, the leader. But anyways, so I just wanted to kind of go over this sort of thing. So, Shire is pretty damn strong, right? If we go through the guilds, the ranking system's really bad. Obviously, Mad has, by the way, never lost a Guild v Guild match ever. I don't think they've ever lost once. Now we have CLSE here, we have Immortal Dawn, we have the Chinese Guild, and we also have Shire. All of these people, right? The ranking system's kind of outdated. What I would say the top 5 guilds are, in pretty loose order, is number 1 is Elite. Number 2 is probably Dawn. It could go towards Shire or CLSE, and that is the top 4 from what I can see. I'm in Shire on this account, and we have only ever lost to 2 guilds, and we have not fought CLSE yet. So, obviously, like, even getting Mad this low is ridiculous, right? Like, we're putting up a good fight. And it's still such a big gap. It's ridiculous. We have 1 defense left. It's insane. So, let me just quickly get into this. So, to go over some of their defenses, if we talk about the keeps, there are some interesting keep teams. As you can see, this guy does not have an Ingrid team, which is really, really interesting. Because, we're kind of taught that Ingrid is the de facto, like, best unit in the game for this. Oh, they're not using it there. Ingrid is over here. We have not beat it because it's freaking absurd, right? Over here, we did end up beating this with our number 1 VP guy, and it was so freaking close. It's ridiculous. This is a team you can run, though. Something I do have to say while we are going through some of these defenses is they will not work for you if you do not have High Awakenings. And they also are using specific tech that not a lot of people can replicate or even know. Because, Mad Elite are just straight up sickos when it comes to Guild v Guild. They test everything and they go really, really, really deep into it to the point where everything I show you guys, you could try them and it will work if you're in a lower guild, 100%. But these people have High Awakenings and everything. But even beyond that, they have certain things, like they have their stat distributions, their crit damage to attack perfected. They have their gear absurdly good. Their demon soldiers are ridiculous. I mean, I could go over here and I could show this team getting defeated. This guy, haha, I can confirm he has some of the highest BP I've ever seen in the game, from what I know and I've heard about, not from Shire, but from people outside of Shire, surprisingly. But it's just like, this guy has absurd BP, and after this, you're gonna see his levels, and they're ridiculous. Like, this is a team that Deegs lost to, Trance lost to, some of the bigger accounts in the entire game. And it was like, it was it's ridiculous, right? Like we have some of the stronger defenses in the game. They're getting shredded. It's ridiculous. Like it's another level if we're being completely honest. I know I'm glazing, but they deserve the glaze after being undefeated and not even being close to being defeated. I mean, I think this we did better than CLSE, who just fought them. They got them down to about 50% and they got zeroed. We are not getting zeroed, but you know, shout out Cash for staying alive, because that's ridiculous. I don't know if you guys saw the Demon Soldiers there, but the Demon Soldier are ridiculous. I can confirm, like, Deegs has level 12 spiders, or maybe even level 13, 14 now. But like, it's just ridiculous. So let me go into quickly the more common defenses. Now, some of the defenses we were struggling with are this. This is a big whale defense. You cannot run this if you do not have Awakenings on your Yimmer or Anora, or both, honestly. Boreas obviously is probably 8-5 on all of these teams. I mean, I don't know if I could show a lot of these replays, and I'm not really going to risk it because I don't really want to have to clear this too much. But, you know, like, we got that team, and if you go over, we have this team, which I will elaborate on very soon. Because this is a very common team, there are a lot of Nightmare teams that they are running, and they are very hard. As you can see right here, we got another Yimmerit Boreas Sonora team. If we go over here, we got another Yimmerit Boreas Sonora team. So if you can run this, obviously it will not be the same. You do need Awakenings to really make it excel. But, you know, this is probably the best tower team I've ever seen.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Obviously, this is like the first week of the map, right? These are not going to be perfect. These are not the best teams that will be made up. These are what are currently the best, right? But as you can see, we've deleted almost every team here, except for these. And I don't know why these are so strong, but they are very freaking strong. I mean, let me show a replay if I can. I don't think a lot of them has been attacked, and then I'll go over the Nightmare ones very soon. But, you know, we go through, we look at a replay. We go through, like, this Yimmer is facing down. He's facing away. Like, it's not even facing the right direction, which is really funny. But as you can see, I guarantee we get destroyed. Do you see how much damage this anti-magic unit is taking? The Fool can't even get there fast enough because it's getting shredded so bad. Like, Boreas is doing 500k to the Fool, who has magic resistance. You know, Destroyer's melted. Yimmer is not doing anything, by the way. This defense is not using Yimmerit, and we cannot win because we get deleted. That level 5 Necros, level 3 Destroyers, I guarantee this guy's VP is ridiculous. But Yimmerit's not looking the right way, and we can't beat it. That's how crazy that team is. And that team needs, like, I've heard so many different things about Anora, which set is used for. People don't know how to use Anora. So, and these Anoras have Awakening. So it's really impressive to see her get so much use. Use your damn Anora. Use your damn Ingrid. Not Ingrid, sorry. Your damn Yimmerits. They are like the GOATs on this map for certain teams. Now, the Nightmare teams, another thing that you are going to see a lot is there are a lot of Nightmare team variations. Now, there are some that are more common than most. I know there's a couple of similar Nightmare teams. Here we have Goha. There is more than one of these teams, I'm pretty sure, that I have seen. I'm pretty sure on my mains guild, someone was running this and it was really hard. But, you know, we got Silas down there. I'm actually going to try this one out and maybe make a video on it if it's really good. I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, this one's really good. It's really resistant to flyers. Silas does a lot of damage. It's pretty tanky. This is an archetype you're going to see a lot. Carnelian down here, or Lily, I guess, also works. And then you're also going to see a couple of units. Ajax is actually better. Let me try to find an Ajax version. Here we are. You know, we got this, right? I don't fully know if Torador is in a DPS build, but this is the second most common team that they are using. Number one is Anora, and I assume if you cannot use the Anora team or something, you're going to use something like this. Here's the Constance version. There's a Constance version, an Ajax version, blah, blah, blah. Now, this Ajax version, it is so much better if you have A3. A3 is the important awakening for him. If you have that, it'll be a lot better. But as you can see, Like, these defenses are insane, and if you can run something like this, definitely do it. I'm just gonna straight up show it. Like the first failed attempt, I guess I should say. Like, I've seen this team a lot. This team is not an uncommon team, but these ones are kind of harder than normal, and I don't know why. So, you know, if you're fighting Mad, be prepared to not be able to test things very easily, because you just don't have the awakening. I mean, there's probably like an A5 Hatchet and like an A3 plus Ajax is my guess. I don't know, but as you can see, like, this guy has really high BP. He's using a Maw on this. Look, the Maw's almost dead. Like, this is a very, very difficult team, right? It's bad. So if you can run one of these, it won't be the same, but you definitely should try. So we got those. That is probably the second most common one after, like I showed you, these ones. Now there are a couple like Ingrids and stuff. Obviously, like, these are some decent teams, but they are still beatable with very high BP. Keep in mind, everyone on Shire has higher BP than most people, right? And we still cannot crack some of these. It's ridiculous. Like, P2 Mask 2, this is ridiculous. Like, I guarantee everyone here is A5. We can't do it, right? So, I don't really have much more to add, apart from the fact that it was rough. I am proud of my guild for doing stuff. I didn't do shit. I will be honest. I really effed it here with my scheduling. You know, I'm not gonna make excuses. I was out a lot of the time. I should have done my attacks when I found some time, but I didn't, like an idiot. So very sorry to my team for letting them down a little bit. I mean, it's not like we were ever gonna win, but it would have been nice to get them a little lower. But big props to Shire for really putting up a fight. And Mad, screw you guys. How dare you beat us so bad every time. This is not the first time I fought them while in Shire, and every time it has not gone well. Let's be real. So props to them for staying at the top for so long. Glazing aside though, if you can make any of these defenses, definitely give it a try. Once again, these are really fine-tuned, and I don't know how they're fine-tuned, nor would I reveal it, because I don't want to cause any beef if I did, which obviously I don't. But yeah, you know, it's really interesting to see how this sort of thing works out, right? So that's everything. Sorry if you guys wanted me to show more attacks. I hope y'all can understand that ain't something I'm wanting to do right now, because I don't know if I can. That's GvG Guild there, and hopefully we don't get matched against them again anytime soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe if you would like. And yeah, Destined signing out.